Okay, my tube, we're having some humidity issues here or something, even though it's at 65% humidity right now. You can see I had to crack that one open a little bit. I had to crack that one open a little bit. But you're not supposed to crack them open because it can die just about every time. When you see an egg like this, it's past the hatch date, you can see the bird struggling, and you see all this black stuff around here in place. That means it's shrink wrapping around them. They did not have what they needed. And I'm going to show you all how to deal with something like that. Which you can do it at your own risk because it's dangerous and it's risky. You find out where it is. I can see right there I need to make a hole. So I'm going to pop a hole right here carefully. And then I'm going to pull this out. And you can see there's the mouth right there. You don't want to dig into the vein. I'm showing y'all what's going on. You can see how it's shrink wrapping around in there. Yeah, you see how that's dry and shrink wrapping? And now the baby duck is gasping for air. I'm going to pull this back a little bit, just a little bit. You don't want it to bleed. I can see veins and stuff in here. See the veins? This is the outer thin layer right here. Not gonna hurt nothing, but you see veins in there and you see the little duck mouth going. So, yeah baby. You got 3 ducks going. So I'm not gonna lose a single duck. Now I'm gonna check this other one, see if it's the same. It's the same. This one actually may be a dead egg, I don't know, or partially developed or underdeveloped. It's not in that same situation. You see this other one? I wish I had the rails in here, and I'm in and out of this thing like crazy. Yeah, same. This one may be dead already. It's not moving and it's completely shrink wrapped. If that's the case, we've got a problem. I'm going to locate the air pocket. There's the air pocket up there, right there you can see, and you see how it's all hard. I'm going to pop this air pocket. Yep, it's completely shrink wrapped. Pull some of this off here. This is what happens. Let me see this. Completely shrink wrapped. The duck head could not get out. And it's completely shrink wrapped. I think it's dead. If so, we're going to open it up. Now, this one's not moving, it's shrink wrapped. And it's completely shrink wrapped around it. It's a humidity issue that I'm having, but I did not know what to incubate these out. Too late for this little guy, I believe. Yeah, baby, I'm doing my best to save them. Yep. So that one is completely dead. Shrink wrapped, dead. I'm going to check the other one in a minute. I hate it when that happens. I will not waste this though. We waste not, we want not. So when you have lots of extra stuff, you will not waste. So this duck is gone, but it will be a good meal for her. It's a hypomelanistic giant Stillwater Oklahoma bull snake. It'll be her first duck if she wants it. You want that duck or not? I got other ducks to save. Yes or no? I'm gonna give it to somebody else. I will give it to somebody else if you don't want it. Yes or no? It'll be a good meal for you. It will be a good meal for you. You better take it. You better take it. It's going. It's going. It's going. You're gonna lose it. Take it if you want it. If you want it, you better get it. She never had a duck before, so this will be the first. There she goes. There you go. Yeah, see? Get you a duck. Sometimes you feel like a duck, sometimes you don't. Duck, 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 duck. Okay, so yeah, that's some good nutrition for her. Nothing is to waste on the Tyndall farm, but we have got to step up and move up and do something because, as y'all can see, there's some issues happening here. Let's check this other egg out. Yes, we have another live one. Okay, this one's live and it needs to be helped popped out, so I'm going to pop it out on cam. I'll show you how to do that. Just take a little tweeter and poke a hole. There we go. Without hurting it. Yes, Sarah. Daddy's getting it. I'm getting it, baby. Yep, this one's also shrink wrapped in there. Shrink wrapped in there and about to die. We ain't having it though. We're getting it. We're saving him. We're saving him. I've upped the humidity. It's at 67%. You cannot have the shrink wrap stuff. They can't stay shrink wrapped like that very long. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. You know what I mean, don't you, baby? So when you hatch them out like this, if they don't get to push out the egg, it makes them kind of weak, but it becomes impossible for them to push out of the egg if they're shrink wrapped. You can see how that shrink wrapping is. It's not cool. And it only takes one little vein to bust to screw them up. Look, we got a little vein busted right there. It only takes one little bit and they can bleed to death. So we want to be careful of that. Put it in there. Put it back in there and see if it'll be okay. I'll check this. What's going on? Check more rolly eggs over. So now we have this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. And they're going to fight to get out. As they're fighting, I just gotta, the more they fight, the faster they absorb their yolk. So they know that they're open and they want to get out, and I'm just going to monitor them and make sure that this does not continue to shrink wrap. I mean, it's going to. We're at 64 humidity, or 65 humidity, 99.5 temp, but that stuff just shrink wraps inside sometimes, and anybody will tell you do not help them out of the egg, because, and they're, for the most part, they're right. It's very dangerous to try to help an animal out of the egg, but I've experienced it so many times at this point that I've got to intervene this time or they're going to die, and I can't let them die. I'm not going to let them die. So that is that. Yeah, baby, we're saving them. We got 4 more. Got 4 more in here. See what's going on with the hypo bull. Here it is. You getting that down? Oh yeah. Yep. Waste not, want not, people. With a pretty bull in it. Yep. So you like duck, I see. And then there's the egg sac that didn't get to be absorbed, and she'll eat that also, which is good for her. A big beautiful girl is a big beautiful girl, if I do say so myself. Use her water to wash my hands off a little bit. Nastiness off of there. Yeah. Might as well finish all this video letting y'all see this. I'm going to continue to help the little ducklings in there. I just got to be very careful. What I'm going to do is probably moisten very carefully the outer sac so it will be soft and they'll be able to break through it. They just got to start absorbing that, and that membrane that has all them veins has got to be dried up, because you don't want them to bleed. They will completely bleed out in a few seconds. This should be interesting how she gets that yolk down. What do you think about that, darling? That's some good stuff, huh? Good stuff for that girl. Hate losing the baby, but in turn, animal still has to eat, so it is a full circle of life on this farm, people. There's always something being born and always something dying. And continues the circle of life. That 160 little biatch. I love her. Don't you spit that yolk out. You eat it. Eat it. Eat it. A piece of shell on there. Yeah, there's a piece of eggshell on there. I guess you're gonna eat that too, huh? Well, shit. I would have preferred you not eat the eggshell, but she's gonna eat that little piece of eggshell. Look at that. She eats whole eggs though sometimes, so. Yeah. Just trying to spit that out. Let's set this here for a minute. It'll help this problem from screwing up. If I can get that. Try not to eat that piece. Let me see. Hey, you want me to have that shell? You could let me have that piece of shell because you don't need it. Let me have that piece of shell. Yep, got it. Okay. Now you swallow the rest. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Daddy was helping you. See, there's that piece of shell right there. She didn't need that. Yep, you didn't need that piece of shell. That's fucking gross. Hanging out your mouth like that. You need to wash your mouth. Watch out. She's drinking that yolk. She's loving it. Look at her. Look at her drinking. Swallowing, 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 swallowing. Yeah, baby. That was some good tough. Good tough for that baby. Alright, people. Hope y'all enjoyed Timbo out. Stay tuned. Share my videos. Comment. Let me know your thoughts. I like hearing people's thoughts. These little babies will be out soon. I'll show y'all what's going on with that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That one back there I think is dead, rotten or something. Or something happened to it. I don't know. But either way, these are all little miracle babies. Stay tuned.